Hi, katzcradul here. A couple of weeks ago I was in Texas at my son's in-laws, actually at my son's house, but his brother-in-law was making shrimp for tacos and it was excellent. I'm going to show you how to do that tonight. The recipe will be below the video and all the ingredients will be there for you. Into my screaming hot skillet I've put some olive oil and some butter. This might not be just exactly as his brother-in-law did it, but I'm going to get pretty close. I have clean shrimp that have been headed, deveined, and there's not any liquid in here. It's just the shrimp. And my son's brother-in-law, Michael, used this Zardaran's blackened seasoning. I imagine you could use any blackening seasoning or you could make your own. It's mostly salt, spices, cayenne pepper, paprika, yummy stuff. So my skillet's really hot. I have it on high, and I'm going to put my shrimp in. He did it in batches. I'm not going to. I'm going to try doing these 2 pounds at one time, and it should really sizzle. I'm going to move them really quickly in here. Okay, maybe I should have done it in 2 batches. I actually wanted to be cooking faster, but this iron skillet is really hot. I did not salt the shrimp as I let them sit in that blackening seasoning for a little bit because I did not want the salt in any way to cook the shrimp or to draw the moisture out. So I'm going to season them with salt now. Here we go, bubbling back up again. They should be turning pink very quickly. Okay, so if I did it again, I would do it in 2 batches to cook them faster. These are still, did I throw one out? No. The flavor should be wonderful. I had never had shrimp tacos before, and actually, at the thought of it, I kind of turned my nose up a little bit just because, I don't know, I'm a Southeast Texas girl and tacos were always beef. But they were delicious. They really wowed me with these. I'm going to turn it to high. This stove, this ceramic type stove, on this burner, it will either heat just the center or it will heat a bigger size element. So I'm going to go ahead and turn it on the bigger one, even though the pot isn't actually that big. There we go. I want to end up with not much juice. I really just want these shrimp to get cooked very quickly. I'm going to stir it around another couple of minutes and bring you back when they're pink. I'm just keeping them moving. All right, these shrimp are done. They didn't get as pink as little shrimp typically do. I like using these little bitty ones because they fit so well into the taco. That's what Michael used, my friend, and they were just excellent. I'm going to get all these out before they're overdone. I will taste one to be sure there's enough salt on them, but I'm sure there is. I'm going to let that little bit of liquid that cooked out of the shrimp reduce down just slightly. This is the juice of 1 lemon and the grated zest, just to give a little acid. I would not put that, oh, that's wonderful. So really, you've got the butter and the oil and the acid in there and the seasonings. Perfect. I'm going to take that off the heat for a minute. Awesome. Let me grab a spoon and I'm going to spoon some of that over the shrimp. There we go. set the shrimp right back there, eh? Just a little bit of that oil and butter. Look at that wonderful, the seasonings that ended up down there in that skillet. Woo! The color. All right. Why don't you get a spoon and just taste it? I'm going to pull that right off. If you get anything on this ceramic stove, it really leaves some spots on there, but it comes right off. I want you to taste that. I'm going to taste one too, and you tell me.
Oh, delicious.
All right. We're going to reposition the camera here and come right back and show you how we assemble these. All right. I was making you a taco, and then Prepare's camera stopped. I'm not sure how much we got on there. Here we go. Here's a corn tortilla. If you prefer a flour tortilla, be sure and check. I'll leave a link below so that you can make my delicious homemade flour tortillas. This is a corn tortilla that was just heated in the microwave. I use a damp paper towel to heat a stack of about 8 of them. So you put a few shrimp in there. This is why it's good to use those small shrimp, because they fit nicely in there. Here's a little bit of grated cheddar cheese. You could certainly use a Mexican queso fresco if you wanted to. Here's a little sour cream that's been thinned down with a little bit of milk. It allows me to put it out in a line like that. Here's some yummy fresh pico de gallo I just made. I'm going to put that in there. And then here we go with a little fresh avocado. You could use, fruit goes wonderfully with shrimp, so you could certainly make a pineapple mango salsa, something like that. Let's give a little squeeze of citrus on that. And look at that. All right, now we're going to get the taste tester here. This is not a neat thing to eat, but it's fabulous. What do you think? Mouthful. Hold on just a minute.
It's so good.
Oh, they are yummy, yummy. You won't even believe it. I hope you really will try my, it doesn't look so good once it's open like that. Beautiful shrimp tacos. They're just delicious. Again, you can wrap them in flour tortillas, corn tortillas, or a big lettuce leaf. They're quick and delicious, and I think you're going to love them. Until next time, this is Katzcradul
and Prepare.